You know, my son Travis, he loves roller coasters. In fact, we've been on some pretty cool roller coasters. He's at that perfect age where he has just enough, understanding of the logical kind of fear, that you should probably have. But he has this kind of reckless, abandon kind of courage. And so we've been on some pretty cool roller coasters together. I remember the first one that he ever rode, I think it was Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which was kind of fun because that was one of the first roller coasters I rode when I was a little kid. So we kind of have this shared experience, But Travis understands the thrill of kind of the up and down, a roller coaster, and especially the decline and how fast that is. And yet, a lot of people actually live that way. Where life becomes kind of this roller coaster life. I wonder if you've ever felt that, emotionally or even spiritually in your own life. Do you ever feel like sometimes you're on a roller coaster and you just want to get off? It might be that part of the problem is that you're not who you think you are. And here's what I mean. Most people determine their worth and their value in life, I've discovered, in one of two ways. I know this is my experience, and as I've talked to people, most people would say, yeah, truthfully, I determine my worth in one of two ways. The first is through your performance. That is to say, if you perform well in a certain area of your life, then you really feel good, about who you are. And the other is the approval of other people. A lot of people live their lives that way. I mean, not just young people, but adults continue to live in such a way that they determine their worth through their performance or through the approval of others. The opinions of others matter so much, to them. What about you? In fact, I'd ask you this question. I was with a group of students not long ago, and I said, hey, let's play this game, just kind of the how was your day game. And I want you to do this. Even today, think about your day today, or maybe yesterday, this week. And if I were to ask you, hey, did you have a good day today? Or consider, if you're at school or if you work, you come home and somebody who loves you say, hey, how was your day? And my guess is that you would base that good or bad day, your decision about that, it'd be based on whether or not you performed well in certain areas of your life, or you didn't, or you had the approval of certain people in your life. People who matter, maybe people who don't even matter, whose opinion of you was different, right? And so you found yourself, well, on the one hand, yes, I'm doing well, I performed well at work or whatever else, and then you find yourself, oh no, I didn't perform well today. Or, oh good, I have the approval of my parents or my spouse, my girlfriend. Oh, I don't today. I'm in a relational challenge or conflict. So you see how that works? You ever felt that? You ever lived that way? I bet you have. In fact, I find myself, kind of drifting back, even though I know that I've been set free from that. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3:11 that God has planted eternity in the hearts of men. In other words, he's set within us kind of a homing device, if you will, that says, there's something more to life than just living on this treadmill where my worth and my significance and value is determined by my performance and the approval of others, because this is how most people live in the world. Do you know that it's possible, it really is possible to live like this? To live above, the fray, as it were, of your performance and the approval of others. Wouldn't you like to live that way? You're not who you think you are. You're not a person whose value and worth is based on their performance or their approval. God has already stamped His approval. He's already performed for you, and your worth and value has been determined by Him. You're not really who you think you are. There's another way to live. You see, Travis is smart enough to understand the thrill and the risks of being on a roller coaster, but he's also smart enough to know when to get off. I wonder if you do.